type of a...
Oh, we just started. Hey guys, what's going on? We're still deciding what Pokemon of the week we want to talk about or type. Because I started it really quickly, but I don't know. What do you think?
Let's do poison.
Poison?
So
Okay.
Poison.
I already know who I'm picking.
Poison types.
I already know who I'm picking.
I think I already got two. Anyway.
Steelzy knows who I'm picking. Anyway, this is Poke Talk, episode 7, I think.
Picking.
And I've been really bad about uploading these to the podcast site. I am sorry. I am really, really, really sorry. I can't state how sorry I am.
I don't think you're sorry.
I've been super busy. You know this. Steelzy knows this. But this week, who wants to start? Because I want to go last since I've been actually trying to do stuff.
Okay. I guess I'll go first since I really haven't done much. But there was a few Pokemon I've been wanting to train. So a couple of them I wanted to train a Houndoom. I'm not going to say that Houndoom is very good because he's really not. But I just thought yeah, I like him. And I thought I'd give him a try. I mean, use him in underused or rarely used battles. He'll be kind of fun, especially with his two really good stabs of Fire and Dark. And then I guess another Pokemon I really been wanting to train.
Oh my god!
Is an Espeon for baton passing because baton pass Espeon is very, very good.
I'm gonna kill something now.
Why?
I just found the move tutor.
Oh.
And I need 6 more shards.
But other than that, I haven't really been playing much. I'm doing the battle subway right now, but that's about it for me.
Sir Steelzy?
Well, I actually finally got the game, so I have just pretty much, I got the game on like Tuesday night, so I've just been playing the crap out of that. Been playing the crap out of the game. Yeah.
How far are you?
Yeah, I was saying, how far did you get?
I'm just about out of Chargestone Cave. I'm just going like all the way through it, inversing all the trainers and stuff. I found the exit, but I'm just going back and inversing more trainers to level up my guys. I mean, I haven't. I lost, and I don't know what it is, but I've played through like the first half hour of the game like 20 million times, and every single time, without fail, I always lose at least the first try against the first gym leader. I don't know why. I don't know how. But, yeah, as Lillipup always just takes me out. I lost against the first gym leader, but then ever since then, even though I've been under-leveled, I've managed to clean out all of the other gym leaders pretty easily. I mean, for the gym leader, I just swept through with a Growlithe. And then the third one, I used my Growlithe again. And then the fourth one, I used that electric one. I caught a Sandshrew and evolved it to a Sandslash. And I was like 6 or 7 levels lower than the gym leader, but still managed to just sweep through. And then the Driftveil gym, I used a combination of my Sandslash and my Lucario and my starting Pokemon, which was a Snivy, which is now a Servine. But unfortunately, I was not paying attention because when I first started, just as I started the game, my friends came over, and I wasn't paying attention when you once you get your Pokemon and you get asked if you want to nickname it, and I was sitting there pressing the A button. And so, and I couldn't be bothered like restarting. So now my starter Pokemon's name is.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna laugh at that. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's awesome.
But yeah, other than that, it's been pretty good.
All right, what about you, Kenzen?
Well, how should I say this? Have been training my Arcanine finally. I got one breeded that I liked, and I've been training it. I went to the Joint Avenue and went to my little workout place, trained the speed.
What is the Joint Avenue?
It's the thing that was around the desert resort that was under construction.
Yeah, but like, what is it for?
It's like when you meet people online.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You get more, what you do is you get more like visitors and stuff like that when you meet people online or trading with people locally or meeting them on the Sea Gear. And
Oh,
you can have them open up shops and stuff like that, and they can give you their items and really cool stuff.
I've got something I wanted to say too. That's a bit of a like kind of pissed off about it.
What?
Have you guys discussed, or do you guys know how about how you can change the difficulty on the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I think it's really retarded. I'm pretty sure I said this to you, Kenzen, but it's really retarded that, for one, you can't change the difficulty until you get to the. I mean, okay, actually no. I understand that you can't change the difficulty until you get to the end of the game. That's cool. What I think is retarded is that the only way to have the difficulty changed at the start of a new game is to have, like, if you beat the game and then delete your save and restart, it will wipe all of the difficulties. So the only way to do it, and you can't do it through Wi-Fi, you have to do it through infrared. You can send people the difficulties. I think that is really stupid. That if you want to start a new game on like a super hard difficulty, then the only way you can do it is by having someone like right next to you who's already finished the game.
That's when you're forever alone, like me.
Yeah, that's when you like. Actually, I have a White 2 game, and I have both. It's because I have friend, not friends, friend, who got an opposite version that's local.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah. So hey, if you want, I can just fly over to New Zealand, and I can and give you the code.
That'd be great.
Easy enough, right? No big deal.
Exactly.
Now, I done the training crap with level 4 attack and level 8 speed 3 times now each, and level 4 HP twice, I believe, or maybe once.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, I've just given Arcanine now XP share and been going around killing things to make it level up.
All I got to do is you got to go around and kill things.
Now, do you guys use XP share when you train them like that, or what? How do you do it?
No.
You actually do it with it being out front?
Yes. All right. Here's how I EV train my Pokemon. I didn't mean to cut you off, Steelzy, if you were going to say anything.
Oh, no, you go. I'll talk about it after.
Okay.
I'll probably have the same style as you.
Okay, what I do is, say we're going to train Special Defense. So what you do is you have to have Pokerus on the Pokemon, and you have to fight Frillishes in Burbank City. It's 100% chance Surfing gives you Frillish to fight, and he's one Special Defense, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You have the Pokemon you want to gain Special Defense hold the Power Band, and then you have a Pokerus. So 4 plus 1 times 2 is 10. So every Frillish I kill gives me 10 Special Defense points, and you need 252. So what you do is, when you're throwing them out there, you throw, the whatever Pokemon, say it's Jellicent we want to train. So you throw the Jellicent out there, and then you switch them out. Or whatever Pokemon you want to train, you'll switch them out, and then throw in another Pokemon that can beat it easily.
Okay.
This way, and then whenever you beat 25 of the Frillishes, you'll have 250 points. All you have to do is dequip the power item. Now it's just 1 times 2 is 2.
Okay.
So you just fight the other one, and then that's how you have 252. So basically you have to beat 26 of something that's 1 point.
Okay.
Yeah.
And my next question for you guys is, when I do the World Pokemon Tournament, and you know how when you lose, you get a shard. Are the shards random?
Yes.
Freaking hell.
I've got like a bazillion shards just from walking around.
Well, I need 6 more just to use the move tutor.
Well, for the IV battle, the IV boost or whatever, it's just easier to do that because you get an extra shard, so you're like killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Okay.
Wait, what? IV booster? What?
IV booster, sorry, I mean IV battle. Sorry, oops.
What's the IV battle?
Oh, you go, I've explained this before, but I'll review it again. You go to Unova Leaders in the PWT, then you go to, Triple Battle, and you put 6 Pokemon of the same Pokemon in your party, and Unova Battle has no rules at all.
Ah.
So you throw 6, Pidgeys in or whatever, and you check all their IVs if you want. And then when you're done checking, you run away.
Get scaled up.
They get scaled to 50, which is a good enough effort value for me.
Yeah, right now I'm just going in there a bunch of times, leaving in the first battle and seeing if I get a green shard.
And so you can just use that and see which Pokemon's strongest.
No, see, I already did that. I just need the green shard for the outrage move.
You need a lot of shards.
I have a green shard. I could trade you a green shard.
Okay, I need 6 of them.
Okay. I don't think I have 6 of them.
Dude, the way you get green shards, you go to the FunFest missions.
Oh, okay. I haven't done any of
them.
Yeah,
what are those? I got one that I just got in Charged Stone Cave from some chick, and it was about fun shiny stones or something. Finding shiny ores.
Yeah, what the FunFest missions do, they allow you to increase your white and or black level. And you just pick a mission, and, let's say find shiny ores. So you have to go in caves, and you just got to find things, and you have a certain amount of time to find whatever the mission specifies. And cool thing about that is up to 100 people can play a mission at the same time. And they can join in at any time.
So is it all online, or is it what?
It's local. So you do that, and then, say like one person joins. Both your scores will be collected, or put together. So say you have to find, 15 ores or whatever. If 2 of you get 8, that's still at 16. So you complete the mission. The more people, the better it is.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you another question.
Oh my god.
I just used a bunch of I forget what item it is to raise your speed. Cost 1 battle point to buy.
Oh, the Carbos.
No. What? Yeah,
Carbos.
Yeah. I just used them, and I think I only used like 4 of them, and it says it won't have any more effect.
That means you have too many. After 100, the first 100 points can be used with the vitamins.
Okay.
The next 152 have to be used by battling for effort values.
Okay, so I'm at 152 then, right?
Mm-hmm.
With that being said...
You're at 100. You're probably
at 100
now. Mm-hmm.
Where do I go to...
Train for speed?
Yes.
Very easy. You go surf in like the second city in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think you go back a route. You go left from the second city. Then you go up and you surf. Basculins are worth 2 speed. So Pokerus plus Power Anklet plus Basculin is 12. It's 12.
Oh, no, sorry, 12, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's all I've been trying to do is train my Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
That one Pokemon, I've been trying to train them and getting them up. Can I train the EVs even if it gets up to 100, or do I have to keep it lower?
No, you can keep training them to 255 technically.
Okay.
So you have to keep track of your points.
Okay.
And the way I keep track of my points, let's say I need 252 attack, and I put 100 of the attack vitamin in. Then I go and I fight Patrats. Sorry, I fight Patrats until I get 152. So I need to kill 15 basically. So I have a move of 15 that I'll switch to, and I'll use that move 15 times till the PP runs out. That means I've done 15. And then the next move is just a 2.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You use your power points to count.
Now, would the effort values get messed up if I go to the battle subway and start using them?
No. You have no experience from those.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I got to go get more of the BP points. And, that's the only thing I can think about doing that I want to do right now is battle subway. Because I'm going to do multi-train with my other DS. Because I'm forever alone.
You're no friends. I'm messing with you.
That's okay. I got to say, I like having 2 DSs right now with me because I can do...
You can trade with yourself because you're forever alone.
Well, that, and I can play the multi-trains without having to worry about somebody screwing me up. Because I know how my teams work together.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, with the multi-trains, it's only local, eh?
Yeah, it's local.
So, Steelzy, you got to find a local friend. I know it's hard to find people, IRL friends.
stupid.
It's so hard to find IRL friends, and then they have to play Pokemon. That actually
Well,
is very
see, I mean,
difficult.
my IRL friends at the moment, like, they're all good with Pokemon. I mean, one of them played, like, Pearl, and the other one was sort of like a generation behind and played, like, Emerald and stuff. But none of them are really into
The new ones.
into the new ones, yeah.
Oh, I don't have
That
the
kind of
item I
sucks.
needed. I'm so sad. I was also checking for the item that you told me to have, and I don't have
The
it on this.
power ones. Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
get them from the battle. You got a lot to do before you can actually start training good Pokemon. Just throwing that out
Yeah,
there.
and
Hey,
that's why
I don't
play
mind.
play
I
a
just
lot
wanted
of
to try getting understanding of it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind helping. I'm just saying you got a long way to be the very best.
I believe that. That's all I'm gonna say.
what you want to do is play a crap ton of Battle Subway
Mm-hmm.
and
Or
just
PWT.
get loads and loads. Get loads and
PWT,
loads
you
of.
actually get it fast because you only fight 3 battles, and if you fight 3 battles and do, the what's the, I guess, the world leaders, you can get, anywhere from 8. If you're good, you can get 8 to 12 or 16 or something huge.
Well,
I hate that tournament.
Well, I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh, I don't mind playing it. It's just the fact that last week, like we said, the one person I constantly run into is that damn Haxorus.
Well, you gotta have Pokemon that can beat Haxorus. Actually, that's like a staple in real competitive teams. You have to
yeah,
be able to beat dragons. You just have to,
yeah,
and especially fast dragons. Steelzy knows that.
yeah. it's not
I mean,
funny at
the
all.
most popular
Just
Pokemon.
it's painful. It's sad.
I mean,
See,
you don't
that's why I'm
want
gonna
a
give him
Pokemon
Ice
that's
Fang
gonna.
and freaking Outrage.
Well, you need
Yeah,
only one move. Ice moves are the best counter to a Dragon Pokemon, but there's a lot of Dragon Pokemon that are just OP, and the 3 most popular Dragon Pokemon are Salamence, Garchomp, and Haxorus.
Hey, at least I'm not using what is it? A well-liked Dragon Pokemon constantly.
That's true, I don't know. And Dragonite's used a lot because of his new multi-scale ability.
That makes me sad then.
Yeah, well, he's not as often as Salamence. Salamence, I think he's the most autopilot Pokemon. Like, if you have a Salamence and you don't know how to use it, or you don't know what moveset to put on it, it's sad. He's the most broken thing.
That's it. You and me were making up a pure dragon team until you told me how stupidly easily I can be beat.
Well,
yeah. Well, I mean, having one dragon is great, but yeah, if you have like all dragon, if you run pretty much
you need to
any
have
team,
type.
if you run any team with all like one single type, you're gonna get blasted.
Especially how everybody runs an ice type move. With
Mm,
I think the ratio is like 3 Pokemon in everyone's team of 6 have an ice move to beat.
Covering. That's what I think. The best thing to do is pretty much whatever Pokemon you use, just make sure you cover all your bases.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I mean,
go ahead.
before you speak, there's one thing, like there's certain Pokemon who just cannot beat other Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if Scizor goes up against a Magnezone with Hidden Power Fire, he's pretty much screwed. There's just certain things that they can't beat, but most time you counter whatever you think you can, or whatever another Pokemon can't.
Mm.
So, anyway.
I was gonna ask you, with a good speed trained Arcanine, would it be good to have with what was the Pokemon we were talking about earlier this week? Steelzy? To go with the Arcanine? What have we played? I can't think of it right now.
I would think a good Pokemon to go with Arcanine is just anything that can, I guess, like anything with Fake Out, like a Mineshaw, would be really good just because you'd be like, you can Fake Out and you can give, Arcanine that free turn. Or whatever,
It was your favorite grass Pokemon.
Me?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, but I can't...
Subtile?
Yeah, is that it? Is that who we're talking about, Steelzy?
I think Subtile would be bad.
Subtile.
Either Meganium or Meganium. Meganium can wall everything.
I remember. No, we were talking about. I was talking about setting up a like a Well, I started thinking about setting up a sunny day Arcanine, but then I realized there's only like 1 or 2 boost moves that Arcanine knows or can learn.
Well, actually,
Um,
Arcanine is good in Sun just because his Flare Blitz becomes unbelievably powerful. Unbelievably powerful.
but like you were saying, if you had something with Fake Out, that would give like an extra turn just to pop that sunny day
Okay.
and just give it that extra little boost.
Or you can run, you know what everybody will tell you to run is the Drought Ninetales,
Yeah, well, yeah, that's
which
what
I
was
do
saying.
have.
I've got one of those on my black, like
Oh,
my
wow.
steel black, and
That's
yeah,
awesome.
it's one of those
No.
things that I think it's just getting over.
Actually,
It's not really broken, but it's
Drought isn't as good as Rain Dance. I'm just throwing that out there right now. Because Steel Pokemon benefit from Rain Dance.
what? Why?
A Scissor with only 2 times weakness to fire is pretty good.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you
sure.
can run, because they basically, and even Metagross, he loses his weakness to fire.
Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, making Metagross even harder to beat.
That's
If
crazy.
you have something like oh, what is it? Like a Pokemon with like dry skin or drizzle
Toxic.
or water absorb even. Just
Toxic
setting
Bite
up a team.
actually really good because he's one of the only Pokemon with his typing, poison fighting. So he's got, he gets fighting stab, toxic immunity, and he resists water. He's unaffected by water. I mean,
Yeah.
how great of an ability is that?
Yeah.
You can switch in on a Hydro Pump and heal, and then be like, ha. I know he doesn't heal. He just no effect. Free
Yeah,
switch.
what you gonna do now?
Yeah, what are you gonna do now? Where's your god now?
Next, please.
I just
All
gotta
right.
laugh. Oh,
I guess we can get on to our favorite, the Pokemon type of the week this week.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, and
yeah, I gotta go
it's-
back up now and get to my listings.
It's poison, and since Kenzen's thinking about his, I'll let Steelzy go first.
I'm just looking through the listing now.
I know mine, but
I realized
I
I
know
already
what
know who I was gonna
Kenzen's
pick.
gonna be. I know what.
I like free
Kenzen's
hugs.
gonna be.
Right, Steelzy?
Steelzy, you first.
Hmm.
Which I still want the Pokemon back, by the way.
Yeah. It's.
Oh, I know who's yours is.
Hmm. I'm not sure.
If you want, I can go and give you a little bit more time.
Yeah, you go. You go.
Okay. My favorite poison Pokemon is Drapion. I would say Scolipede, but he's a bug. He's bug poison, and I'm not going to use the same thing, because that's boring. Drapion, the reason why he was so good, I know I've mentioned him a couple times, but I used to run in 4th Gen a knockoff Drapion. He knew Toxic Bikes, Crunch, Earthquake, and Knockoff. I think that was his moveset. And,
Sir, I'm gonna have to interrupt you for a minute.
yeah.
I just realized you stole Blue's Arcanine.
Me?
Yeah, the build
I
you're
didn't
wanting
know.
to do.
I don't even know, dude. I'm
just looking at the list of the champions tournament. I'm like, wait a minute.
I didn't know he had that. That's just what I thought was the best possible. So anyway, this Drapion, what made it so good is you can throw it in on a Skarmory, and everyone knows Skarmory's overpowered, or he's just very good, and he uses leftovers like nobody's business. I would knock off the leftovers, and now the Skarmory, forever in the match, is screwed over because he can't recover his health.
He's
He
forever
can
alone.
use Roost. He's forever alone without his leftovers. And, I mean, it went as far as knocking it away from a Blissey. I even took away a Weavile's Choice Band one time,
no.
which I thought was, yes, amazing. And I raised this thing in defense and HP.
Wow.
It was tough to kill. And it even, my most proud achievement was when I played an Uber battle. And I had my Uber team against this guy's pretty good Uber team. I knocked off a Choice Specs from a Kyogre on a Switch. It was the most boss thing. And then I'm like, and then I when people run Kyogre, they don't build him 100% in special attack because he's so strong. You don't need to. But now since he's going to have the extra 50%, he didn't do that much damage. Like, it was, and then I switched to, and then I switched to my Azelf and Grass Knotted, and then end the story Azelf just sweeped it. But, I actually had time to take away items. I mean, and his Earthquake was pretty good at doing what Earthquake does. So that's why.
Oh my god. Only thing I'm going to say is, suck it, Dino, because he just used the fire move on Arcanine and gave me more power.
Oh my god. Okay, in Chargestone Cave, I've come across like 2 nose passes, and I never knew how like crazy freaking overpoweredly in defense nose passes were until now.
It's pretty good.
Why are they so hard to kill? This is ridiculous.
Alright, Steelzy, what's your favorite poison?
My favorite poison type, probably. Now I am kind of I'm not really cheating because it is officially a poison type. But I'm probably gonna have to say Gengar.
That's true. He is. You're not cheating. It's not cheating.
Yeah, it was a toss up between Gengar and Crobat. I mean, Crobat's not overly great. He outspeeds things like it's nobody's business. But yeah, Gengar's been since the beginning. He's just boss. He's still like competing against like all of these new crazy dudes that are coming through, and it's
really
just
funny
awesome.
how he stood the test of time.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just state this: my glass guards come out, so the match is over.
Oh shit.
But
Gone.
I will state my favorite, if y'all can't figure this out by now, is Muck.
Yeah.
And I don't care if he's not, able to be played in legit matches or whatnot. I'm just saying, oh my god.
He's actually not bad. It's just the way the format runs now isn't favoring him. He doesn't have the best special defense. And being playing poison, you're weakened by psychic and ground, 2 of the most common attack types.
That's why I like minimize.
In case you haven't known, evasive moves are banned in actual play.
I know, like I said.
Oh really?
You didn't know that?
I actually did not know that.
Because evasiveness would be alright if it was only like 10%, but the first evasion decreases their accuracy by 33%. So you get a really OP boost for 1 turn. And God forbid they miss, it goes 50, then 66, then like 75, and then 90 or 85. And at stage 6, I think it's 90, and it's like, so I lose 90 accuracy basically.
That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, and so I can't hit. So like,
and I will use that in Wi-Fi battles when I go to do random ones.
I'm gonna go, do it, because that's one of the number 1 reasons. I don't know if I told anybody. I'm pretty sure I told it a few weeks ago. I went against a Minimize Chandelure. Yeah, it's when my Scolipede killed a Thundurus. That was my favorite thing. But after that, I fight a Chandelure. I'm like, I can kill this thing. It'll substitute itself to death. And then when it gets minimized, I just turn my game off. I'm like, I don't have to deal with this. It's literally an unfair strategy. So.
Oh, my viewer list isn't working. So if you are watching, what is up? If you have any questions for us, don't forget to ask them. I don't know if the chat's bugged too, so I'm sorry if it is. Yeah. So
are we going on to the PWT now?
I was gonna say, do you have any other hints or advice before we get to the PWT for this week?
If anything else I have to say, which I do have a few other things, I'll say after this PWT segment.
Okay. Now, I don't care who talks about the first one. I want to talk about the second one because the best is here.
Okay. I guess I'll talk about the first one. We're talking about the Champions Tournament in the PWT. This is unlocked by beating the world leaders 10 times. So,
and I will state, world leaders 10 times is pretty annoying.
It's alright. I mean, it just matters what you're paired up against. As long as you don't go against Dragon Gem, Outrage, Haxorus, you're alright.
And that's every single time I've been in there since I beat it 3 or 4 times.
About Drayden, it seems like he always wins. Like, he'll always win, and then you fight him and you're like, crap. But, okay, to start off, the first trainer is actually the first champion ever in, the Pokemon games, and that's Blue.
Woo!
The Blue.
Yeah. Boom.
And Blue
shakalaka.
runs a similar team that he did in the game, the first thing, which is really cool, and all of them are very good. I guess against him, I would run Stone Edge. Any Pokemon with a good Stone Edge. I could say Terrakion, but that would be easy. You want to go with, I think, another good Stone Edge user is like Machamp. Because...
Oh my god, I love Machamp.
Machamp or my Scolipede can do it well because my Scolipede knows Rock Slide and can use Mega Horn to hit both Alakazam and Exeggutor. So he covers 5. Yeah. So a Rock and a Bug type. And the Gyarados, I mean, you could just carry an Electric. And then you're fine. So especially Rock and Bug will win this. The most annoying Pokemon here, to me, is Aerodactyl. Because he's so fast and has a choice band. So God forbid the Aerodactyl will hit you. Just about anything you throw out against Blue is dying. But he's kind of tough, but he's not that bad once you actually get used to what he can throw at you.
And he has your build for Arcanine, so.
Yeah, he does have that awesome Arcanine build. that build.
That build.
All right. The next one
is the amazing man himself, the true Dragon Trainer, Lance. Whoop, whoop. Now, no matter how much I hate this, he does have a Haxorus.
Of course he has a Haxorus. Who wouldn't have a Haxorus? And he's got a Salamence.
By the way, I just wanted to say, before we go on to this, I didn't realize how OP Braviary was until I started playing Black 2, and I got the like level 25 one you get in like just when you exit the third city. I think it's Castelia City. There's a level 20. Yeah, he's crazy, especially with his the one that you get outside of Castelia City has his Dream World ability, so that whenever he suffers any stat changes at all that like aren't self-inflicted or like a teammate does it, like if any opponents make any of his stats go down, his attack gets raised by 2.
Oh yeah, that's
stages.
actually very good.
That's crazy.
All right. So what would you use against Lance, Kenzen? We all know what you would use.
I would use my Dragonite, but really anything with ice.
Yeah, ice beats 5 out of 6.
Get something fast with ice, because you know your Dragonite's his Dragonite's gonna be in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I would say. Something fast that knows the ice moves.
That's actually what you got to use in this whole tournament, by the way.
Cloyster.
Yes.
My Cloyster.
Cloyster will dominate this. No doubt.
But then I'd have enough. Like, I'd come up, I'd be like, yeah, I'm doing so good, and then he'd bring out his Kingdra, and I'd just be screwed.
No, actually,
oh my god, I want to build my Dragonite like this.
What?
I want to build my Dragonite
both
like
you guys
this.
are talking at the same time.
Freaking Extreme Speed, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, and Draco Meteor.
Oh, yeah. Actually, the cool thing about Draco Meteor, it's such a strong dragon attack, and it's special, so you can, like, all the ones with high physical attack, you can give them a nature that decreases their defense instead of decreasing their special attack, and then you can just throw out a random, not a random, but, a good Draco Meteor, deal some damage, special damage, and then hit him with the physical attacks, and you can actually kind of gain an edge in battle.
I just, look down at that and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so jealous.
Yeah, a lot of them have pretty good movesets.
I might actually make one of my Dragonites that build, actually, if I can.
Also, a funny thing about his Hydreigon, it knows Earth Power and Dark Pulse at the same time, which was illegal until this game, till they made Earth Power Move Tutor and Dark Pulse.
Wow.
So, yeah, that was really funny, how they just... Because he used to get either or by egg, and it was impossible for him to get both. But...
Wow.
All right, Steelzy, are you on the page? Because you're going to do the next one.
Yeah. I am.
You can be multitasking just like me.
Cha! Yeah, I'm just almost at the very end of Chargestone Cave. I haven't fully been paying attention. I've kind of been talking and then like completely just forgetting that I'm playing Pokemon. Um, but yeah, so he has a Metagross, an Aggron, an Excadrill, an Archeops, Cradily, and Armaldo. Um, Now, looking at this, instantly, like the Pokemon I'm scared of are Metagross, Aggron, and Excadrill, mainly Excadrill. But I have actually never used or seen used Archeops, Cradily, or Armaldo. So I've got no idea what they're like. Um, yeah, I've got no idea if they're good, if they're bad,
Well, the
whether
thing
they're like
about him is,
special or physical.
well, Cradley's defensive, Armaldo's physical, and Archeopsy's physical as well. But the thing to beat them is they're all weakened. 2 out of 3 are weakened by rock, and you can use fighting against Cradley and ice against Cradley and Archeops. So they're not the
Would you be able
biggest.
to use ice against Armaldo as well?
You can. It's normal effective. He's rock bug.
Uh,
So
okay. Right.
I will state
Well,
any team that you need to have Earthquake to kill, just use freaking Dragonite and Glasgow. They can both just spam it, and that won't hit either one.
the thing that is actually annoying is his Excadrill.
That's the other thing, those
Mhm.
Earthquake, X-Scissor, Rock Slide, and Sandstorm. With the Focus Slash, or Sash.
Mm-hmm. So, anything else you're going to say, Steelzy? Sorry if I cut you off.
oh, that's all right. Yeah, I don't know. Probably you go for a nice no guard Marchamp for like the first 3, and then actually no, yeah, for like 5 for 4 or 5 of them.
4 of them. Well, the No-Armor
4.
Champ also knows Stone Edge, so he can actually beat all of them.
And can't he learn Ice Punch?
He just needs Dynamic Punch to beat Cradley. Cradley's weakened by fighting.
But I was just thinking for I mean, I don't know if he can learn. Okay, because if you gave him Ice Punch, then you could use that on Archeops and Armaldo as well.
Yeah.
I mean, no, wait, sorry. Armaldo's not. What am I saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, Armaldo's not. We just discussed this. Yeah, Stone Edge, like you're just saying. Yeah.
All right. I guess I'll cover the next one, and that was Wallace. If people don't know who Wallace was, I was actually kind of confused on who he was, because I'm like, why is this random dude doing here? He was the 8th gym leader in Ruby and Sapphire, and he was the champion in Emerald. So he is a champion, so he's well-deserved. And all his Pokemon are basically, they're all third gen water, except Starmie. But Starmie was available in Emerald, so...
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
Against him, the most annoying Pokemon is Milotic because it's Rest Talk, and if it scalds you and burns you and then rests, you're not going to deal any physical damage to it. Just consider your physical attacks null against it. Switch out. But I would use a special attacking electric type because you can beat 4 out of 6 with any electric type if you want to go. I can be funny and say Pikachu and be like Thunderbolt Pikachu. But
I would say use a what's it called, the final evolution of Dynamo with Hidden Power Grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hidden Power Grass. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. He can learn that. That is pretty good with him.
Because then you could take out all of the Pokemon other than Swampert with an electric type move, and then if you had Hidden Power Grass, you could take out Swampert as well.
Another thing I'll recommend using here is anything with Grass Knot. I know myself will do good. SPM with Grass Knot. Just a Grass Knot type because Milotic, Walrein, and Swampert hate that move. You can even use Zerark if you really wanted to. And if you're really having trouble against Ludicolo, which he might throw out there, flying types. Zapdos. Zapdos can easily, he can take out Ludicolo, and then he can take out all the other waters. So Grass, Electric, and Flying is the types you're going to want to use in this battle. He's actually not that hard, though. But
Yeah.
the next one, Cynthia, who's going to do that one?
I guess I will. I don't really know what I would use against her right off the top of my head.
There's a couple things I can think of.
I know for Garchomp, Ice, right?
Mm-hmm. Ice actually beats 3 of the 6.
Okay.
People, this proves why Ice is so good.
Yeah. I say, this is actually one of them. I'm just looking, I'm like, what the hell am I going to use? Lucario, Fire.
Or Fighting as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tortoise, Lightning.
But, yeah,
Fire for
Gotcha.
Glaceon, or, yeah, Glaceon,
Yeah,
too.
Fire actually beats 3 of her 6.
So there you go, Ice and Fire. That's what you need.
Yeah. Oh, then what about Spiritomb?
Well, screw Spiritomb, he sucks.
Yeah.
Spiritom's not weak against anything.
That's why I think he just left him out. Spiritomb, you just got to hit a couple times, and he's not a huge problem.
Oh my
Unless
god.
they spam Protect for 3 turns.
He's got Pain Split, Will-O-Wisp, Protect, Sucker Punch, and he's also holding Rocky Helmet.
Yeah, he's actually pretty retarded because of the pain split. I actually ran into trouble with that because I hit him and I didn't deal that much damage. I'm like, what the heck? And I take damage right down. I'm like, not bad, you know. So I hit him again. He used Will-O-Wisp. So I hit him again. Didn't do any damage. But he had like half health, right? And I had to get him on health. I'm like, all right, I think I'm doing this right. Then he does pain split. I'm just like,
Get out.
really?
Just get out.
And I just switched. I'm like, this is going nowhere fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, Spiritomb's kind of annoying. And watch out for the Garchomp because it has Focus Sash.
Yeah, I was about ready to mention that. I'd say Lucario has Life Orb, so you might want to be careful with him and his speed.
Oh yeah.
I'm finally out of Charged Cave now.
Sweet.
took me a good hour, but I'm finally out.
All right. Steelzy, you're next up, and since you're playing a 5th gen game, you should also talk about the 5th gen champion, Alder.
I'm gonna be honest. I love all of these Pokemon other than Crocodile, but I only don't love Crocodile because I haven't used Crocodile. But yeah, so we've got Alder. I love Volcarona, which has got Conkeldurr, Reuniclus, Crocodile, Chandelure, and Braviary.
So the only one I don't like out of that is that Conkeldurr, however you pronounce it.
Conkeldurr.
See, I love him because I've got a shiny version of him.
Ooh,
and
did not know.
Just because him with guts, damn, you get awesome.
And he can learn Mach Punch. So, his Mach Punch hits so hard.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a 140 base attack. It's oh my god.
Excuse me.
Just ridiculous. You can get him up to yeah, I'm looking at the Cerebi page now. With the beneficial nature, you can get his attack up to 416.
That's crazy.
It's just crazy.
And Guts increases it by 50%, I think.
Yeah.
So he gets 6 something. So he's boasting this 600 attack and just demolishing your team with a Mach Punch.
Oh my god. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Oh my god.
Ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Actually, if you want to know something, 3 of his Pokemon are confirmed in overused tier. Which are the first 3. They're actually top tier Pokemon.
Which I'm gonna state it is from 5th gen, so you got all the people that don't know anything about all the cooler older gen stuff, so that's all I want to state.
But yeah, I mean this is kind of like Cynthia. I mean it is a bit spread out, but I mean you could use Ice on is Vol. I don't even know what Volcarona is. Okay, well we got Water, Flying, Rock. We could use Rock against Volcarona, Chandelure, and Braviary.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've just got Crocodile, Reuniclus, and Conkeldurr. Crocodile, I'd say probably fighting. You could, I don't even know what you could use. I'm trying to think of something that's got fighting and like dark moves for Reuniclus, but I don't really think that there's.
Scrappy.
Actually, if you had a Mind Shell, because Mind Shell can learn U-turn, so you can use U-turn on Reuniclus and use it to take out Crocodile. And it can also learn, I can't remember what it is, I think it's Bounce, which you could also use on the Conkeldurr.
Yeah, that's actually a good way to take those 3 down.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but
No, he can learn Bounce. I think he can learn Aerial Ace as well.
Oh, yeah, Aerial Ace, I think that was it, not Bounce. I mean, you might be able to learn both, but yeah.
All right. And now
we get the best of the best.
We get the best, kind of the best of the best. I don't know.
I'm actually really looking forward, like, this is, out of the entire game, the one thing I'm looking forward to the most is just getting to the point where I get to verse Red, because that was, like,
that actually is awesome.
I actually wish that this tournament would have been more like the Pokemon League, where you have to fight all of them.
I kind of wish you did too, but you only fight 3. But here's the cool thing about fighting Red. I'm not going to make any spoilers because you guys have to experience it for yourself. But the battle is just as awesome, and what he says is just as awesome as you remember.
Oh my god!
So
he's got a wild ball Pikachu. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Let's boss.
It actually does hit pretty hard. I got hit by it, and I was like, the heck? How did Pikachu do all this damage with, Volt Tackle? I thought Lipo only increased special attack, and then when I figured out Double L, I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
So, actually, I know I mentioned it last week, his Choice Scarf Blastoise is actually from the manga.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
It. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to just throw out a quick thing. Mm-hmm. If you can learn a fire move and a grass move and maybe electric move, you should be good.
Yeah, electric is your best bet. I would think what's really, Pikachu's really not a big threat here, just because half Pokemon learn Earthquake. Even though Pikachu is fast, he hits kind of hard, but literally one hit to him, you tap him on the shoulder, and he's knocked out.
I will admit that is the one reason why I don't use my Pikachu anymore.
Yeah, they try to make him good, but you only make him so good. Yeah, Kenzen was right about the electric. We'll do it. Fighting is going to be your friend against Snorlax.
Oh god, yeah, I totally forgot about him.
What the hell? What the hell just happened?
You just got owned, that's what happened.
No, I just got to Mistralton, or not Mistralton, the Flying Gym City, and I walked forward, and then this crazy bitch is like, oh, hey, I'm Professor Juniper. Good to finally meet you. Oh, you got 93 Pokemon. Here's a free Master Ball, even though you're only halfway through the game. What is this?
Actually, it's basically you're not going to use the Master Ball. I can almost guarantee you're not going to use it.
I still haven't used mine.
I'm going to go catch a Pat Rat right now with it.
So, Red is actually, he wasn't, I guess he can be kind of difficult, but he's not the most difficult in this bunch.
I'd say the one I would be worried about a lot more, Cynthia and Adler.
Yeah,
Alder's probably the hardest.
Different types,
Yeah. And Blue as well.
Yeah, Blue, definitely.
Blue and Red.
Everybody else, has their, one type.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is our breakdown of the Champions Tournament, which you guys, it is worth it, and you get a lot of battle points for it, and it is as fun and as awesome as you think.
You just got to make it past, the broken Haxorus.
Yeah, just see. All right, the way I'm going to explain to beat any Haxorus is how you beat any Haxorus. You make a Haxorus better.
Yeah.
Which I got to do, sadly enough, because...
Or you can, any dragon type that's fast enough without rage.
Oh my
god. You will go through teams. You will literally eat teams. Eat them.
I'm making myself want to change the Dragonite really badly right now.
Like Dragonite? Like, you know why Dragonite's so fat? Because he eats other Pokemon.
I also wanted to say another thing too. Another thing that I love about this new game, the hidden grottos.
Oh god,
Oh,
yeah.
dude, the Hidden Grotto. Okay, I've got actually quite a bit of stuff from Hidden Grottos. I've got a Sap Sipper Marrow, who's not that good. I got a Prankster Liepard, who can be good and rarely used and never used because you can Prankster a Thunder Wave with a Dark type. Kind of cool.
You're just showing off now, damn it.
I'm showing off. I'm going to show off all day. I've got the stupid Metacham with Telepathy. That was bad. But the best thing I've got in these Hidden Grottos was the Scrappy Herdier. So
Herdier.
So his normal attacks that are stabbed can hit ghosts.
That's crazy.
What?
So instead of having to rely on Crunch, you can rely on your stabbed huge attack, double edge maybe, or even...
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. And people aren't going to be expecting that too. If you pull out if you pull out a Stoutland and like a Gengar or whatever, and you just like whip out like a return, they're going to be like, what the hell?
Get out of here. Exactly.
Yeah.
So he can turn, he can get... I mean, it's insane. I haven't raised one. That's actually one thing I want to raise, but I'm looking for the perfect build for it. So I'm really thinking hard on it, and I haven't put too much thought recently, but I will one day, and it'll kill people. People get mad.
I wanted to ask too, with the Pokemon that you do get from the Hidden Grotto, are they all male, or is it just like the regular chance?
If you go too
regular chance.
Yeah, it's certain Pokemon have a lot of them have very low chance of being female. Most of the average chance is about 30%.
Yeah.
But I mean, to get a Pokemon, it's like 40% for a Pokemon to appear, and then it's like a few percent for each Pokemon. The hardest thing to find, I guess, in your game and my game, is the Heracross. It's a 0.25% chance.
Holy crap!
And the Pinsir and Kenzen game is a 0.25, while in our game it's a 0.75. Not even 1%. And then it has like a 30% chance of being female. So like, but if you get it, you can get a Moxie Heracross or a Moxie Pinsir, which both are actually very good, I think.
I'm going to just say anything with Moxie I would like.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are going to say Heracross is a better Moxie Pokemon, but don't count out Pinsir's ability to use Moxie.
It's still good.
He gets, what's that? He's not weakened by Psychic, and he's not double weakened by Flying. That's a big thing. He can actually beat down a Reuniclus more effectively than a Heracross can. Wow. Because if Heracross gets hit by a Psychic,
he's
over.
Down.
At least Heracross can't switch in. That's the big thing. Heracross cannot switch in to Reuniclus. Pinsir can. That can be a deciding factor. Because Reuniclus is one of the Pokemon that is used all the time. One of my friends said he's so good, he bases teams around him.
Damn.
He can be thrown in any team and win. That's how overpowered he is. Same with Salamence. Those Pokemon are so overpowered.
That's crazy.
So
do you guys have anything else that you can possibly think of that you want to share tonight? Since we are doing it a night early, I didn't have a lot of time to plan.
That's fine.
Well, I will just let everybody know that, and I did copy this from, people may or may not have seen this, but a guy called Hayden on YouTube, he does Pokemon stuff. I copied his nickname of his Sandslash because I got a female Sandshrew, which is now Sandslash, nicknamed Sandjobs. I just want to share that with everyone. just tell everyone. I'm very proud of that.
That's actually, I never thought about that. I guess, I have a Perota in mind, but man, come on now.
Yeah, that's all I want to share.
I got nothing that cool, but I'm going to just say I'm using my Arcanine with my Reuniclus and the multi-team, and I'm actually liking it a lot. Yeah, I just need to get his movesets right.
Arcanine can deal some damage. He's the one that got buffed hardcore. And the reason why, he doesn't have the best speed, but he has 80s in both defenses. And no matter how you cut it, it's going to be difficult to one-shot him.
Yeah, and that's what I found out
At
a
least
lot
two
of.
shots. Yeah, at least 2 hits are going to hit him.
I just need to get, I don't like using moves that take my life away, so I'm not really big on giving them any kind of move that damages
To be honest, eventually you'll realize how good Flare Blitz really is.
Oh, I'm probably going to give it to him because I'm using Flame Charge now, and I just can't stand it because it won't one-shot anything.
Yeah, you shouldn't expect to one-shot anything with that move.
But it is making me go first every single time, but yeah.
Let's see. What can I talk about that? Oh yeah, I don't think I've talked about my my Carracosta I made. I made a sturdy Shell Smash Carracosta.
That is
Holding
crazy.
a Lumberry. It's a jolly nature, and the problem with it is it doesn't get enough speed to outspeed anything 360 speed or higher after a first Shell Smash. But the positive of it, it has one hell of an Aqua Jet. One hell of an Aqua Jet.
I'm sorry, I
Carracosta.
missed it. Carracosta.
Yeah, my Carracosta.
Oh,
he's jolly with 252 in attack and speed. And
I'm pulling a complete. Wait, don't tell me what it is yet. I just got to look it up. Carracosta. Ah, such weird names. I mean, like Tortuga, I get, but I don't get Carracosta.
I don't know. He's just really good. Well, he's not the best, but he can definitely. I think he can hold his own. He'll be better with.
What do you have him like in terms of abilities? Would you give him Sturdy or Solid Rock?
I gave him Sturdy because Sturdy and Lumberry is literally a 100%, not 100%, 90%, because there could be the people who use, the as either Cloister or something that can hit multiple times or something like that, or a Mach Punch, hit him after, but it's like a 90% chance of getting a Shell Smash off because they try and paralyze you, no. They try and do this, no. You know what I'm saying? They try and poison you, no. But, Shell Smash, Aqua Jet, Stone Edge, and Waterfall.
Ooh.
The Waterfall is a big hit.
And he's got a 1 base attack, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, and I maxed that out to the non-beneficial nature. And then it's going to, double that, and it doubles all its attacks. I actually thought of giving it like a Surf for the special attack, but it's already Jolly, so it's no point. But yeah, it actually was fun in the Battle Subway to just Shell Smash and sweep a team, and if something has half health, use an Aqua Jet and knock it out. I thought that was funny.
That
it actually was.
Yeah.
It
Gets taken out by a turtle.
Yeah, I mean, you get taken out and he's going first, and he's just hitting you insanely hard. I mean, Shell Smash is one of the best moves.
Yeah. I mean, especially if you wait, how much does it boost the speed by? Does it double the speed?
It doubles all stats that it
Other than it lowers defense and then doubles everything else.
It lowers to both defenses and then doubles everything else.
Yeah.
So I mean, Shell Smash is OP.
That's great. And that's why I love Cloister. I mean, Cloister's got like no special defense at all. So if you even like get like the weakest special attack ever, it'll just be gone. But it's got a 180 physical defense. So if you pull it out at the right time and then Shell Smash, you're still gonna have like a 90 physical defense. Plus, then you're gonna have like double everything else.
One thing cool about
I hate this damn Battle Subway.
One thing cool about Cloister is since he'll go second most of the time, kind of, you can use Shell Smash, he'll get hit by a physical attack, and he'll survive it, and then you'll Shell Smash. Now it's in your favor, and Icicle Spear, 125 stabbed ice attack. It's on top of his monster attack.
Yeah.
He's
ridiculous.
I love him too because he can learn rock blast.
And he learns it from Corsola, which is really funny because that's Corsola's only good use is to make Cloister overpowered.
Yeah.
With 2 moves, Cloister basically covers all his bases. And you have, I mean, what's your water move? Do you use Hydro Pump? Do you use Waterfall?
I use, I actually can't remember because I haven't seen him in so long, but give me a second. I think it is.
If I wasn't in the Battle Subway, I would check for you.
I think it's Waterfall, but
Yeah, a lot of people use Waterfall, but I kind of prefer Hydro Pump. This week got that special attack, so you can beat Skarmory and you can beat Blissey at the same time and beat all the walls. You know, you can actually differ. I mean, but Waterfall's still good because you take advantage of its huge physical.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I do occasionally like to sort of splurge out and go for the higher powered attack moves. But when it comes to like if I'm tossing up between say like flamethrower and like fire blast, I'll usually try go for the flamethrower just because of the I've had so many experiences. I had like a Magmortar setup, and literally like I let off like 5 fire blasts.
Oh god!
And none of them hit.
Oh wow!
Almost. And I just that was one of those moments. Yeah, you just turn off your DS, and I held my face in my hands. It was painful.
You did a double face bomb.
Yeah.
See, that's how I'm feeling right now with that fire or the what is it? I think it's the Focus Blast that you gave by Reculing Eclipse.
Oh yeah, Focus Blast is another one. I mean, it's good if it hits, but if it doesn't, then it's just...
You're just like, like, I mean, Focus Blast is one of the most rage-inducing moves for, like, anybody. If you miss a Focus Blast, there's nothing to be glad about. Like, if you miss one time I was facing someone a long time ago locally, my Zerark used a Focus Blast on his, Tyranitar, and people know that if Zerark hits Tyranitar with Focus Blast, he's done. Like, Zerark is such a great counter Tyranitar for that reason. The problem with that is it missed. And he hits me with Stone Edge, and I die instantly because Zerark's got 250-something HP not a line, and he can't take hits to save himself. Yeah. So I get hit and I die, and I'm like, every time if you miss, yeah, I was like, are you kidding me? And if you miss a Focus Blast and you lose the match because you missed that Focus Blast, which happens very often, it feels like nothing in the world's going to go right for you. Like, that's how bad the feeling is.
That's how bad I feel right now.
That everyone hates you. You're going to be thrown into prison because you missed a Focus Blast. I also know that we're talking all things Pokemon, and recently, one of my friends...
Hold on, you got really clever.
Oh, wait.
There you go.
Okay,
sorry.
That was crazy.
Alright, recently, one of my friends got me into playing the Pokemon trading card game online.
Dude, I love that game online. Oh my god.
Here's the only problem with that is it's technically not free.
Yeah.
Because you have to buy packs in real life. Gosh, that takes a lot of...
Which is how the old Yu-Gi-Oh games used to work too. You can input your code on your card
Instead of code on the card, instead of finding codes online and everything, it's code from inside of the pack. So you have to pay the $4 for the pack. And then the pack gets replicated on what's online. And then to get cards, you have to trade, which is fine. Well, one of my friends, which I am going to mention his name since his name's probably already everywhere on the internet for people who search Pokemon trading cards. His name is John Roberts II. This guy...
I'm sorry, I got to laugh that you said his full name.
Yeah, John Roberts II, because he is the reason why I'm playing this game for free. He has invested so much time into this trading card game. He actually is a Pokemon trading card game national champion.
Holy crap!
Damn.
Yeah, I think he won it earlier this year, and he got his invite to Worlds in Hawaii.
Dang.
And he didn't do so great in Hawaii, but he still did pretty good. But the fact that he won nationals and he has so many cards, and
I'm just gonna applaud him for right now.
So if you guys actually, Google John Roberts II, you'll find him as national champion. And I mean, he's actually a great person. If there's anyone that deserves success, it's definitely him, because he's not cocky at all. And what he did is he told me, on Facebook, if I get online, he can give me a pretty good deck. And I'm like, I'll try it out. He gave me a Darkrai deck with Darkrai EX and Sableye and Zerark, because I told him I want to use Zerark. And this Zerark is so, OP, I actually had it one-shot a Terrakion. And you know how the game works. It's all, tens and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I did 140 damage with it, and I was so happy. And, like, the deck is really good because Darkrai allows Pokemon with dark energy that I control to switch out freely for no cost.
What?
Yeah. You can only switch once per turn, but you can...
Oh, okay. I was going to say,
Yeah.
what?
Hey, I'm going to ask this real quick. It was a choice, what, for Arcanine?
You can give him either or Choice Scarf. I would give him Choice Scarf. That's my set I want to build, but I'm kind of trying to build it. I'm trying to build it without it because I like all 4 of his moves, and I'm trying to break myself away from Choice Pokemon.
Well, was that what you were saying to use for the effort stuff, though?
Oh, it's called Power.
Oh, no.
Power?
Power Weight, Power this, Power that.
Okay, that's what I thought. I wanted to make sure which one it was. Because I can get Power Weight right now in my other game, so I'm going to trade them over, freaking give them the Power Weight, and then trade them back.
Oh,
that's what I can do. Yeah. Oh my god, I don't even have to do anything. I just completely forgot that I've got all of the power items on my other game that I can just trade over.
That's actually, that's what I did. You actually get a couple free ones in the game.
Oh,
there's one you get in an in-game trade, and there's another you get, someone just gives it to you, just like, hey, here, I don't even know you can take this kind of deal, which never happens IRL.
Yeah.
Like, why doesn't that happen?
Never.
Why can't you, unless it's like some guy running from the cops, and he's like, here, take this, and it's in drugs. But other than that, the trading card game is actually a lot of fun, and thanks to my national championship friend.
Yeah, I
You
just
need to get him to make us a dragon deck for me.
Brazilian links. He's even got a Wikipedia page about him.
Wow, I did not know that. John
That's
Roberts
actually funny.
John Roberts.
Oh, no, wait, no, it might not be the same person. No, I'm going on
It's
the
John
Wikipedia page.
Roberts.
Oh, no, okay, no, it's not. It's definitely not.
Okay. He doesn't have Wikipedia.
This one's about the 17th Chief Justice of the United States.
That's funny, man. Through the U.S. I'm messed. Yeah, but he's...
there's YouTube videos about his the first link and the second link are both a YouTube video of, it's like 45 minutes of the 2012 U.S. Top 8 Nationals of him versus some guy called Carl Shu.
Yeah. The way he won his Nationals, the last match, it was best 2 out of 3. He lost the first one. He won the second one, and the third one, he runs a Kling Klang deck, which I'm going to just go over this deck real fast. It uses special energy cards, basically energies that can count as any kind of energy. So he can freely run a lot of Pokemon.
Are those the white ones then?
Yeah, it shows like a colorless symbol, and then it shows a bunch of colors around him. He runs, I think, Prism Energy and Rainbow Energy, basically do the same thing. And since they can be registered as Steel, Kling Klang's effect can freely move Steel energy. So he can move the special energy cards to any Pokemon he wants.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a crazy broken deck. But the way his situation played out in the last match, he said he didn't like Kling Klang because of his attack. Kling Klang's attack is 80, it says 80 times, and it's 80 times the number of heads of 2 coins. So he had to deal 160 damage to beat this guy, and the only way he could have done it to win was to use Kling Klang's effect. He got 2 heads in one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he said he was so excited, and
that's a good story.
Mm-hmm. He's really he's good at the card game, and I mean he had so many cards online. He had enough to give me a deck and let me play for free. Well, like I can't beat his deck because of my deck. I'm missing a couple things, but my deck is still really good. But I can beat random people online and have a lot of fun with it. So I'm really thankful to him for that.
I will say, if you're, good with the, or how should I put this, the tactics involved with the starter deck, you can beat a couple people online too, because that's all I've played with.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of people are running there's actually a lot of interesting decks. There's a Gothitelle deck whose effect is to not use item cards, and a lot of item cards are really broken. And one of my friends stated that Gothitelle is an OP card meant to stop other OP cards. Because a lot of the cards in the game are OP, and the game is kind of fast, but it's still strategic.
Yeah.
And it is fun. So I just thought I'd throw that I'm playing the card game a little bit, just online, just as something fun to do.
I played it a little bit, and I'm actually enjoyed it. I bought a starter deck or whatever it is, with 2 decks in it, and I actually like it.
It is fun. The prize card thing is pretty cool, so... But, I mean, it's not going to replace the games for me. Once I start playing the games online, it's over.
Yeah.
Once I get a consistent online for it. But, is there anything else anyone has to add?
I got nothing else.
Yeah.
I think I've explained it all.
By next Pokey Talk, I should be doing once, been beating the league, etc., etc. I mean, I'm just I'm in the 6th gym now. And yeah, I think I've got about, now I'd probably have, I'm going to check. I have, oh, hang on. What the hell? It tells you your trainer's nature? That's crazy.
You can switch it too.
I have 21 hours.
Oh my god, I bought the wrong thing.
Oh, you can have lonely.
Who?
I'm gonna be naughty.
Naughty. I put adamant.
But with that being said, I guess that is it for us this week, guys.
All right.
Yep.
See you guys later.
Don't forget, if you have any questions, hit up at FeFan88 on Twitter. Mine's at KenzenCrese. Steelzy's at the Mr. Steel, right?
Yep. Oh no, not it's just at Mr. Steel.
At Mr. Steel.
Mr. Steelzy.
Yeah. Okay. So with that being said, don't forget to like, favorite, share, and comment if you're watching this on YouTube. And peace out, everybody.